Just curious, what do you expect from your return to Cincinnati? You expect a warm reception? Do you have a lot of people you're going to try to see, or does COVID really kind of put a damper on everything?
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to be going back there. Uh, it'll be nice. They're allowing fans in the stadium, so my family will be able to go. And um, when I played there, they came to pretty much every home game, so that'll be good having them there. And yeah, it'll be cool to go back there and play for the other side. But looking forward to it.
How many family friends do you expect on hand? Do you know of a number?
About 10. It'll be hard though because we're not allowed to even a night before a game. Normally, you can visit with family or friends when you're on the road in the lobby, or go get a quick bite to eat or something like that. But with COVID and everything, we're not even allowed to go down to the lobby or see anybody. So that'll be a little bit different.
Thanks, Mark. All right, let's jump over to Jamal, and then we'll go over to Jay Morrison.
Hey, Tyler, has anybody been picking your brain about your old team? I mean, any of the players asking anything about the guys in Cincinnati?
Yeah, just, from an offensive standpoint, just the type of players, you can learn a lot from just watching film, but, being there, going through a bunch of camps and practicing against these guys, it's easy to, pass on some of the things that they're good at, and then some of the things that they're not as good at. So I've been able to definitely help out the tight ends as far as what to look for.
And have you talked to Gardner and told him to throw you a couple extra passes so you can have a big game against your old team?
Yeah, I think we're trying to get like 20 targets just because. But no, I mean, I think you always want to play well against your old team, but I don't want to be a distraction. I don't want it to be about me or anything like that. I mean, this team, we need to go in there and get a win and get this thing rolling in the right direction.
Thanks, Tyler.
Thanks, Jamal. Let's go over to Jay Morrison. Jay, if you can take yourself off mute.
Yeah. Hey, can you hear me, Tyler?
Yep.
Yeah. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I was just wondering, you go back to the spring, did it ever seem like a realistic possibility that you would re-sign in Cincinnati? And even before that last year, did you ever feel like you were part of the new direction here?
Yeah, I think they made it pretty much as clear as you can by just telling me they're not going to re-sign me. So yeah, I mean, I wasn't expecting to go back there.
And if I could, I don't know if you saw CJ's injury, but everything you fought through and kept such a positive attitude. Have you reached out to him and talked to him since the Achilles injury?
Yeah, I've talked to him a couple times, and the things that I told him just from experience is, you can sit around and take the time where you can't even rehab, 5 or 6 weeks, and just sit there and do nothing and enjoy doing nothing. But then you get to that point in your rehab where now it's time to turn it back on. So obviously you never want to be hurt, but maybe it's time to let your body rest or do whatever. But once that time comes to make that comeback and get your body back and start doing your rehab, then it's balls to the wall. It's all in at that point.
Hey, appreciate it. Good luck on Sunday.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jay. Or let's go to Mike DeRocco and then John Reed.
Hey, after the first week when there was not a whole lot of work for the tight ends in the pass game anyway, in terms of targets, are you pleased with the way it sort of progressed the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, the guys in the tight end room are all good guys. We can all play. And, our mindset each and every week is, we're not demanding the ball or any of those types of things, but we're just trying to do our job the best we can. We're not in the room you're going to have to worry about getting upset if we don't get targets. Obviously, we would like targets. Who doesn't? But, we just try to go in and be an asset to this team and, not a liability, to where, we're guys that can be dependable and and relied on to make sure we know what we're doing and we're getting our job done.
Thank you.
Thanks, D-Rock. All right, let's go to John Reed, and then we'll finish up with Cassidy Hill.
My question has been answered, so I don't need to ask it.
Well, that's perfect. Then let's go to Cassidy Hill.
Hey, Tyler. First of all, just is your life pretty much wrapped up in Cincinnati, or do you still have a house there?
Yeah, it's wrapped up. Got my house sold and had an investment property, got that sold. It's all wrapped up there.
All wrapped up. And then can you kind of just give us a quick assessment of that Bengals defense, both from what you've seen on tape and just what you remember having faced them in practice?
Yeah, I mean, I think guys like Carl Lawson, Sam Hubbard, they're really good players, and we're gonna have our hands full. And we just have to make sure that we use good technique. I mean, they're big, explosive guys. You got Carlos Dunlap that can really get after the passer, and so just practicing against those guys for so long, they're tough to block. So we just have to stay true to our fundamentals and make sure we have good footwork and technique and those types of things, and it'll make our job a little bit easier. But yeah, that'll be a good matchup.
Thanks, Tyler.
Thanks, Cassidy. And thank you, Tyler. You're all finished. Appreciate your time.
All right. Thank you, guys.